Live from right field on the south side of Chicago. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Chicago White Sox.
Today's starting pitcher, Eric Fetty. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Nope.
And
Ball
we're
one.
underway. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. That one almost got him. Foul ball there. And a 2-2. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Andy Pajes stands in here, takes ball one low. South side of Chicago just getting started here.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
One down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Freddie Freeman
that's
in the
down.
box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Nope.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 2-1. Struck him out looking. 2 outs, base is empty. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball one.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's off the inside
That's
corner.
inside.
Ball 2. And
Ball.
Mookie takes. Kyle Tucker waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Two down, nobody on. That's a walk.
Ball four.
Went with the cutter
Perfect.
again, but couldn't find his own. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's been a great free agent sign. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Oh, 1 down. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball one.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Flying around third is Betts. And they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Miguel Rojas at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down.
Nope.
And that hits the top of the zone for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. Swing and a ground ball. Third out. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Dodgers 2 and the White Sox nothing. We go to the bottom of the first, and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Sam Antonacci steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one fouled off. Sheehan, he's a guy that has both swing and miss stuff and exceptional command. I mean, that's a rare combination. That makes him one of the best in the game.
Ball.
And when a hitter steps in the box, he knows that I got to be ready to swing. And that's where it really opens things up for him to change speeds, change location to get the swing and miss.
The 1-1 is fouled off. So many strikeout guys do have trouble with walks because usually the strikeout is tied in to the stuff, and sometimes the stuff is difficult to command. Not the case here. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
The 1-0.
Nope. Outside.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2-2.
That's ball
Just
three.
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Andrew Benintendi in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Right there for a strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, and they're down 2-0. Here on the south side, top of the second, Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fought off foul. This one in the air. Romo. And there's one away.
Batting 8, catcher Dalton Rushing.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Dalton Rushing.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
Batting 9th, left fielder Alex Call.
2 down, base is empty. And next for LA, Alex Call.
A strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Out towards right center field, Montgomery on the move to the gap. And that'll do it. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom of the second. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Colson Montgomery.
Montgomery.
Ball. That's upstairs.
Swing and a foul out of play. Just
Ball
missed.
2.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Montgomery in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
Foul ball.
Ball 2.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So digging in, Chase Mydroff. Right through there for a strike. And he swings through that one.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Shy Sox held in check here. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Top half of the 3rd inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball, that's out.
Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Next to the dish is Freddie. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
That's a ball.
Freeman rolls right, bats left. He made his major league debut in 2011, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2007. The 1-0. Ground ball right side. Quick feed to second for 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the White Sox nothing. Back here on the south side, set for the bottom of the 3rd, Jacob Gonzalez steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swinging a foul straight back.
Inside, ball 1.
A little out front there as he swings through it. In the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. And a man aboard.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
And now it's going to be Tristan Peters. It's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. first and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Drew Romo. In there for strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some
called out on strikes. And that is a big first out.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
2 aboard with 1 out. Sam Antonacci steps to the plate for the White Sox. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
That's a ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the 1-0. Popped up. Infield fly
Infield
called
fly.
there.
Batter's out.
Up next for the White Sox, third baseman, Miguel.
2 aboard, 2 outs. And up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. Struck out swinging his first time.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
2 on, 2 outs. Sliced hard but foul. And the count 1-2.
Ball 2.
Stays alive.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Got him swinging.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back at right field as we go to the top of the 4th. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just missed. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Tucker in the box now. No balls and a strike.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Swung on, popped up left side. Vargas. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So up next, Miguel Rojas. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball.
Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Here's Max Muncy. He popped out his first time. That's a laser base hit. Benintendi hustles to get it in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers. Catcher.
First and second, 1 out. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. The Dodgers trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. That one catches the zone. 0-2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Ball 1. What do you got?
Swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Sets him down looking.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Call in the box now. Take strike 1. Call wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges.
Hey!
Two on, 2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball.
Got him looking for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Mookie Betts with the big strike in the inning. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Here on the south side, bottom 4, Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Benintendi.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Here's a 1-1. And that one clips the corner. Benintendi wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 2-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the White
I know that was a
Sox,
ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now it's going to be Colson Montgomery. And that is out of play. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out. I know there have been some tough times, but I think each pitcher knows that, yeah, I could be the guy where he gets everything right and he hits it 500 feet.
No doubt. One out man at first. Next to hit, Braden Montgomery. He's 0 for 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Here comes Benintendi around third. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
And up next for Chicago, Chase Maidra. Went down on strikes his first time through. Next offering, pop foul off to the right, out of play. And that one hit to first. Freeman takes it to the bag. Play is made, 2 out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Jacob Gonzalez steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here on the south side, new inning getting started. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pajes.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. 1 for 2.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? They've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Inside, ball 1.
Ohtani aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. One out man at first. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Shohei on the go. Swinging a foul straight back. Runner on the go again. And there's a foul ball. Man at first, one away. And Freddie takes the K.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And now it's Mookie Betts.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And ball one. Fouled off left side. The 1-1. Shohei on the go. Ground ball left side. Throws to first in time. And Betts is set down. Third out, and that ends the frame. One left for LA as the lead remains 3-1. Back at right field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Tristan Peters steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, these White Sox finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Hit on the ground to short. Bats up with it. Fires to first on the run.
Got him.
And it beats him. What a play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Drew Romo steps to the plate for the White Sox. Struck out looking his first time. Breaking ball, and that got him.
First base.
Now that designated hitter.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Sam Antonacci, the next to hit. Ball one there. Next offering misses. And that's ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Runner on the move. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. The throw to third. Save.
Oh,
he beats it.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Vargas in the box now. Takes strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, one out. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Lake Trinan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Henriquez getting cranked up as well. Fouled off down the right side.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Bounce to the right. And that chance handled. To Betts at second for one.
Out.
What a double play that was. Inning over.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning ending double play.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far.
Now pitching for the
Chris
White
Murphy
Sox,
will take over
number
here.
38.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Nope.
Activity
Inside,
in the pen
ball
for
two.
the White Sox. Grant Taylor, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Iser also throwing. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 2-1. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. It's 4-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Inside, ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
That's
He's
ball
just
two.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. The last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Liner caught at second.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Outside low, and it's 1-0. That one pushed foul. Murphy goes 6'1", 185 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019. High fly ball, right field. Montgomery settles under it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Dalton Rushing.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher Dalton Rushing. Pitch is in there. Strike one. strike on the inside corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So runner at second, 2 down. Alex Call getting ready to hit. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Two outs and one in scoring position.
That's a ball. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That one is absolutely belted. Peters flying after this one. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should score the run. The run scores from second. It's 5-1.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Chris Murphy done for the day, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
White Sox going with a new arm, Brandon Iser. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1. Man on second, 2 down. In for a strike. 0-2 now.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the White Sox 1. Here on the south side, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. That's off the mark.
Out.
And now 3-0. There's a strike. Check swing, and he went. And now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Colton.
Colson Montgomery now at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. Going. Gone. A 2-run blast. And they're chipping away. It's 5-3. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Emmett Sheehan will depart. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. The new pitcher in the game, Blake Trinan.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Brayton Montgomery, the next to hit.
Hey!
This to third, Muncy. On to first. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Chase Maidra steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And a strike on the outside edge. Two now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting. First baseman.
So digging in, Jacob Gonzalez. He is singled, and he is flied to left.
Nope, that's down.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. That
That's
one
ball
close, ruled a ball. And the count is 2-0.
Hey!
That kicks the corner. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the 3rd out. White Sox draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Back here on the south side, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
That's ripped. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's a ball.
And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pajes gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Up the middle, Montgomery flips it. There's one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Here's Mookie now. He's already homered in this game. In there, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
That one hit to right. Montgomery on the move. And that is that. Dodgers go down quietly, and it remains 5-3. Back at right field, set for the last half of the 7th. Tristan Peters steps to the plate for the White Sox. Just off the inside edge. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at 1. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Drew Romo.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
Hey!
The White Sox down by a pair near the bottom of the 7th.
Ball, that's low.
And now 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Here's a 2-2. Left field. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 17.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Blake Trinan gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Jonathan Hernandez.
Jonathan Hernandez.
He's been so good against lefties.
Ball. ball. That's down.
And
That's
another
ball three.
ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Vargas waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
And that'll
four,
bring the
take the base.
tying run to the plate.
Up next for
Well,
the
that'll
White
bring the
Sox.
tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Here's the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. Quick move to first. Antonacci dives back in safely. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
No, that's
On
foul.
the ground. Just foul down the right field line. Wow. Antonacci at second. Vargas at first. 2 out of the inning. Comes up empty.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Backed off the plate that time. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Two on, 2 outs. Good job to fight that one off. Off the catcher and rolls away. Both runners advance on the pass ball. 2 in scoring position.
Well, this is a real gift here with 2 away. That's a pitch that needs to be handled behind the plate, and he knows it. Now you got to deal with 2 men in scoring position instead of just 1. They need a big pitch right here to get out of it.
So the tying run at second to the right side. And that is that. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the White Sox 3.
Now pitching for the White
Welcome
Sox.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 63.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading off for Los Angeles, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Way out front for strike 2. Foul ball, still 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Nope.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Stays alive. Payoff pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher. Well, wore him down after an extended plate appearance. It ends with a knock.
At that point in at bat for a hitter, when you've seen that many pitches, you've gotten a look, you've fouled off pitches, so the confidence level is extremely high, and it seems like when you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
On the ground, right side. The flip. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Here comes Max Muncy. Fastball almost got him there. Two down, nobody on. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. It's the Dodgers 5 and the White Sox 3. Here on the south side, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brayton Montgomery.
Ball, that's outside.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. But no advance. That's ball 1. The White Sox with the tying run at the plate. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
That one
That's ball
misses,
three.
and that's ball 3.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Tying run at the plate. Man, that got him square in the mask. Out to short. Gloves it on the dive. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
So now with one away and a man at second. So up next for Chicago, Chase Mydroff.
Ball! That pitch is out.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. And that drops in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Here comes the runner. The relay to the plate, safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Substitution being made at first. Here's the White Sox pinch runner, Luis Angel Acuna, opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. Hernandez keeping an eye on him.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Now here is Jacob Gonzalez.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Now the 0-1. And a strike in there.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
That one just misses.
Out.
That's a really good take.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. Over to first, safe.
Well, they had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jonathan Hernandez is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
So they
Dodgers.
bring on their closer in the 8th, Tanner Scott. 32nd appearance. And up next for Chicago, Tristan Peters. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Gonzalez off of first with 2 away. That one misses.
Ball 1.
And now it's even 1-1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here's the 0-2.
Ball
Too
1.
close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
He goes down looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here on the south side, we go to the 9th. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Hey!
Right side,
Foul,
and
foul.
foul ball. The 0-2. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Out to short, Montgomery. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder Alex Call.
Now the left fielder, Alex Call. And it's fouled away. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
No, that's down.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. In the air to left center. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So back to the top of the order. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit.
Ball 1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th. So it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That's ball 2.
Got him. That's out number 3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead at 5-4. Now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Randall Grichuk.
Just looking to get on here. Give them something to work with as they try to make a comeback.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Randall Grichuk goes deep.
Big-time players don't shy away from these spots. He knew he could change the game, and that's exactly what he just did. I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. You get something to handle, jump all over it, and he was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
At the plate, Sam Antonacci. On the ground to first. Freeman steps on the bag. One out, bottom of the ninth.
Up next for the White Sox, third baseman, Miguel.
And up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one in there across the letters. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-1.
Ball, that's high.
That one
Ball
missed.
3.
Andrew Benintendi up next for the White Sox. That one fouled hard the other way. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of inning number 9. Line drive, base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance, and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit.
No, he's in
Checks
there.
over to first. Back safely. Base hit. Ball back in a hurry, and the winning run now at second with only 1 away.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knob. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
And Dave Roberts is out of the dugout, and he's going to pull his closer. Tanner Scott departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Alex Vesia gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Substitution now at first base. And on the pinch run for the White Sox, Everson Herrera. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Top of the zone for a called strike. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. So up now for Chicago, Braden Montgomery. A switch hitter batting right.
It's a good spot to be in. With runners up first and second, you know the pitcher's going to come after you.
There's a strike.
Last thing he wants to do is nibble, load up the bases, and then walk in the winning run, or throw it to the backstop and bring in that winning run.
And fouled off. Montgomery trying to send this extra innings. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even at 5 apiece. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled.
Go-ahead run on base. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Swing and a foul out of play. Man at second. Right through there for a strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Up the middle, Acuna. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Freeman in the box now. Takes strike one.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And the 0-1. Just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Trevor Richards up and throwing. Taylor warming up as well. The Dodgers with the go-ahead run at third here in the top half of the 10th. Now a pitch out to defend against the squeeze, but nothing going on. The 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead it in the 10th.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. One down, and next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. Inside, almost got him. Just missed.
Upstairs.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So that removes their last challenge.
Yeah.
And that one fouled off. And the tying run is on base.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Oh, that's it.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
That's a strike. And the count 1-1. That one missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. Fouls one off. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch, and they're all loaded up.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Golden opportunity right here. Fouls away the first offering. And now everybody's running. It's a squeeze. Acuna flips it, runs, scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Well, there's a lot going on during a suicide squeeze, and it's not hard to mess it up. But they made that play look easy right there. Great job at the plate getting the butt down.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Sir Anthony Dominguez out of the game, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third. So looking for some help there. Back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Grant
White Sox.
Taylor gets the ball now.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
Max Muncy at the dish.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
The Dodgers trying to break this one open. And here in extra innings.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Taylor, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He'll circle the bases, and they add to their lead. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
So 2 down. Dalton rushing. Digs in now. Late swing. Foul to the left.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. And it is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Now a chance for Alex Call. Base knock right field. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Grant Taylor won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the White
Sean
Sox.
Newcomb on to pitch out of the pen here.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Here's Ohtani. Now a fly ball to right center. And that is that. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Dodgers 11 and the White Sox 5. Back at right field. On to the bottom of the 10th. Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Ball.
And that's
Nope.
outside. And that's ball 2. That one
Ball
missed.
3.
Pitch is in for a strike. And now 3-1. That one fouled off. And a 3-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Number 89.
And here's the first baseman, Jacob Gonzalez. Ball
Nope.
1, no
That's
strikes.
inside.
Out towards left center. Call on the move. Diving, makes the grab. What a play. And he moves up to 3rd. Now 2 away.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Alex Vesia gives way, and he leaves a runner at 3rd. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for the
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Edgardo Henriquez.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
White Sox down to their final out. Here's the center fielder, Tristan Peters. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Now a pop-up on the infield. Betts. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline.